Hi, it's Joe Loftus here, the physio from Occupational Health and the Leeds and York Partnership Trust. Got another live streamed exercise session for you today. Hopefully, it's a good amount of time to do it in a break from work, whether that's you're working at home or if you're doing this in a team room on the wards or wherever you work. So, if you've been taking the opportunity during lockdown to try and keep being active, good for you, brilliant. I think that's it's really, really important. It's difficult for some people, so I would it'd be, if you are being active, then try and inspire other people to follow that lead. That would be great. So today I've got a session that be about 20 minutes in length. So a warm up and then a circuit that will be a minute on, 30 seconds off, and we'll go through that for about 12 minutes. And it'll be focusing today mainly on legs and abdominal exercises, and then a bit of a cool down and relaxation to finish. All right, so let's go for it. Get my timer started. We're on. Okay, so what we get, I'm just going to start off just a little jog on the spot. All right, nice and light on the feet, just sitting nice and tall. So, like with the other of these sessions I've done, the idea is just a bit of general exercise, easy to build into your day, nice and simple. Definitely, I'm a firm believer that if you're going to be active, it needs to be something that's realistic. It needs to be something that you enjoy. It needs to be something that's easy to fit into your routine. Right, so just pick the knees up, nice and high through the hips, and back down. Okay, pick the knees up again, and back down. And knees up again, and back down. Nice slow jog. Okay, now get feet, knees, just shoulder width apart, and just into some squats. Just go down as far as you feel comfortable. As with all of these exercises, all the way through today, anything that you're not comfortable with, just miss it out, substitute in a different exercise, or do it at a lower level. Take a break if you need to. Okay, I'm just going to some lunges. So 1 foot forward, just thinking with these lunges here that you're keeping that knee over the foot, it's not going inwards, staying level in the pelvis, you're not shoving your hip out, nice and balanced with all of these. Now, if you want to just stick with the squats, that's fine. If lunges are a bit challenging, or just do a small lunge, or if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, it's nice and deep, but keeping that good control we just talked about all the way through. All right, getting into a little bit of flexibility work here, so we're just going to reach through, just getting the thoracic spine moving nicely. If you've been sat a lot, really important, easy to stiffen up in this part of your back. Okay, a little bit of upward movement to that, and then a little bit of downward as well. Okay, and then get the lower back moving, so we'll just bend and up and over, and over to the side. Do that from the front. Bend, you can let your back bend, your back's designed for it. Okay, really well designed to move last time through. Bend, up and back, and over from one side to the other. These range of movement ones, these flexibility ones are really good to do just just in a quick break away from the desk, get your back moving nicely. Really, really effective. If you're doing little enough, just roll through that cycle of movement. Okay, so we've got 15 seconds to our first exercise, and first one that we'll do will be nice simple plank. All right, so either on your knees or on the feet, and just into this position. Okay, on your knees, obviously a little bit easier. Challenge yourself, go onto your feet. Try and make sure you're not sagged down in the middle, or that you're not too arched up. You just almost feel like you're pulling your elbows in towards your toes. All right, nice abdominal exercise. Gets to be reasonably hard work, reasonably quickly. It's a good challenge. I've put myself in the position, I can't see my timer. Time up a little bit. We've got 15 seconds left. Okay, if you do need a little break, that's absolutely fine. All right, go at the level that's challenging for you. And rest there. Okay. So 30 seconds rest. Now, this next exercise is going to be a bit of a balance challenge. All right. So if you're struggling with it, you know, just go easy with it. All right. So it's going to be almost as if you're sitting and then onto one leg. That's challenging enough for you. Just stick with that. All right. But yeah, off we go for a minute. If you want to challenge yourself more, we're going to reach down to a touch in front and then down to a touch with the other hand. If you can't reach all the way to the floor, that's fine. I'm going to reach out to the side and should be one, and the other side. We're going to reach through to the opposite side and same with the other hand. And the tough one, reaching back and through, and same with the other hand. Do this from the front, onto the other leg, so we're forwards, to a touch, out to the side, to a touch. Really good balance one, really good. Works the legs an awful lot.
5 seconds.
And back and through, 2, 1, and 2 finish. Great, good. So, good challenging exercise. Like we talked about in previous weeks, balance, it's really, really important. Any knee problems, any ankle problems, it's absolutely key for. If you do any exercise that involves changing direction, really important. Even just, if you're just a runner, adapting to different surfaces. Next, I'm going to go our work here up into a side plank position. If you want to do this on your knees, that's absolutely fine too. Okay, we're going to reach through and roll up and out. Reach through, roll up and out. Really good abdominal exercise. Good, really good just for control of movement. It's quite challenging. And we're going to come through onto the other side. Again, knees or on your feet. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Reach through. And a nice roll out there. Excellent, excellent movement control exercise this. Really working you throughout your body.
5 seconds.
And last one. And I think about 30 seconds rest. So, next up, we've got, again, bit of abdominal challenge, bit of leg challenge as well with a bridge. Okay, so this should be pretty achievable for anyone. We've got 5 seconds to go. So,
5 seconds.
into our bridge position, just going to gently tighten the bone muscles, flatten your back down, and just raise up into that bridge position. All right. Should feel your bum working rather than your hamstrings ideally. And you should still be able to breathe and talk. You're not bracing your stomach. To make that more challenging, you go on to one leg. Make sure you keep those thighs parallel. If you are doing it on one leg, that you're not dropping down, you're not bringing that leg right up. Okay, and we'll swap on to the other leg. And just keep that position. Yeah, really nice core, nice abdominal workout this one. And swap legs again if you're doing it on one leg. Keep that good form all the way through.
5 seconds.
And last swap. And back down into our rest period. Okay, so we're going to be on another abdominal exercise here. I'll demonstrate it before we start. So this is going to be this tabletop position. Just draw the tummy gently in, flatten the back into the floor, and make sure the back stays in contact with the floor. And we're going to go into our work. One arm, one leg, off we go. One arm, one leg. Really keep that back flat. You're watching the way you're losing control. So if that's happening, just do smaller movements. Keep breathing again. You shouldn't be bracing yourself here. It should be nice, controlled, smooth movement. All the control of movement. So that's really important. Excellent. Good. Good. So we're more than halfway through. Right. Next exercise is going to be really targeting around the hip. So again, I'll just demonstrate before we begin. So this position, you've got the feet in line with the hips and the knees bent.
5 seconds.
5 seconds to go. All we're going to do is using these off we go. Nice and slow. Make sure the knees aren't coming down to a touch. And we're going to just hover the foot. If you want to challenge yourself a bit more. If not, just keep the feet touching. And then if you want to challenge yourself even further, leg out straight and just gently, as if you climb the ladder with that foot, and forward to a touch and back to a touch, forward to a touch and back to a touch. Okay, and swap through on the other side, and you just pick that up at whichever level you're comfortable with. I'm going to go just with the foot hovering. You're making sure the pelvis doesn't roll backwards, keeping the pelvis nicely upright.
5 seconds.
You're feeling in that to the back pocket. And 10. Okay, well done. So 30 seconds rest. Next one up. Again, we're going to be back into our plank position, but we're going to make it a bit more challenging. All right, we're going to do some arm lifts and some leg lifts with it again. Just going to be thinking that we're working those kind of slings of muscles that work across the body, Really important. Good control and movement. Okay, so whether you're doing your plank on your knees or on your feet, this is your position, and we're going to do arm, leg. If you're doing it from your knees, it's leg. Okay, so we go through that cycle: arm, leg. So you're lifting an arm and lifting the leg. Just be conscious that you're not really swaying over, but you're keeping control of that movement. Okay. Right. And we're going to go, if you want to progress it further, one arm, opposite leg. Arm, opposite leg. Arm, opposite leg. Really keeping that control, making sure you're not Sitting your bum up. You're not sagging down.
5 seconds.
Time. Good. Good. Well done. All right. So, one more to go, and we're going to do simple and effective. We're going to go 4 minutes worth of squats. As deep as you like, or as shallow as you like. If you want to do them with your back resting against the wall, sliding up and down the wall, that's absolutely fine.
5 seconds.
5 seconds to go. And we're off. Squats are a really nice exercise because working all through the leg, all around the pelvis. Good strength, but good kind of flexibility needed here as well. All right, just going to show you this from the side. Do try and let yourself kind of bend a bit in your back. You know, designed for that. Not trying to stay really kind of braced and arched. Do let yourself go a little bit. Okay, should be nice and relaxed. 20 seconds to go. Again, really nice one to do, just getting up from the office chair. All right, a minute or so of this.
5 seconds.
Sit back down, and you've got yourself moving nicely. You've worked on a bit of strength as well. And that's our lot. All right, that's our circuit done with. Well done. So, I'm going to be into some relaxation work to cool down now. All right. So if you get yourself ideally laid down, but if you sat down, you can easily do this sat down as well. All right.
5 seconds.
3, 2,
Timer pause.
1, and just going to lie down, knees bent. Just pop a hand on your tummy, just for a bit of feedback here. I'm going to breathe in, tummy comes up. Breathe out, tummy falls. Nice and relaxed. Really using the diaphragm to breathe. And that means just switching off any accessory muscles of breathing in the upper chest, upper rib cage. Right, if you're tending to breathe with those, you know, if you're really busy, if you're stressed, if you're tense, if you're anxious, if you kind of feel like you're really tight and tense up top, but you might develop some neck pain, some headaches, some shoulder pain. It's a really worthwhile one to practice this. Breath in, tummy pushes up. Breath out, tummy falls. 30 seconds or so. Just try and be relaxed as you can around your neck, around your face, around your jaw. Up the knees and up the palms. Okay, that's great. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it's been useful for you. Certainly that last exercise, that relaxed breathing, something I use with loads and loads of my patients, especially those who've got kind of neck pain, headaches kind of coming up from the neck, back pain as well even, just to get everything just really relaxed and switched off. Great to do after a workout, but excellent exercise to do just to practice little and often. You know, just 10 or 20 seconds when if you just sat working, if you're busy away working, whatever it is you're doing, just to bring that tension that often develops up around the chest and shoulders, bring that down, help it relax. really, really useful exercise. Like I say, hope you've enjoyed that. We'll be doing something similar next week, so look out for that. And if you want to have a look at some quick desk exercise videos, I've got a few of those up on my YouTube channel, or follow me on Twitter. That's at Joe Loftus Physio. I put those up once a week as well. All right, thanks very much. Bye.